Hello, 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 everybody, and how are you? Hi, VJ. I hope you had an incredible weekend and that we're all raring to go for this brand new week. So, what's new with you?
Good evening, Mo. Uh, so yes, definitely, I had an amazing weekend. So I had to spend all the time with my kids, and yeah, it was pretty fun. How about you, Mo? How was your weekend?
Yeah, just nice and quiet. It was raining, of course, and it was, we always have the rain here, but today's been nice and sunny and really warm. But it's very humid here in Scotland whenever we've had the rain. It just makes it really uncomfortable. So yeah, no, other than that, how's the little one? How's his head?
Okay. So here also it was kind of rainy. It was I would say it was kind of like a heavy rainy season up until 2 days before. Then all of a sudden, since yesterday, it is so sunny as if it is summer. The change in weather has been so drastic that it was really kind of affecting. So I think my elder son is he felt sick today because of that. Probably, not sure. But all in all, things are good. Younger one is here. Elder one is sleeping at the moment. So yeah, things are pretty good at the moment. Well,
Oh, that's good. Glad to hear. You always worry when they have an accident, and yeah, it's just nice to hear that they're all okay and that one is sleeping and the other one is there with you. You are such a wonderful father. You dedicate your time to the children, and then I come and pinch a couple of hours from you in the evening, so on a Monday, so that's good. So before we get started, I want to do something different today because this is our space. We're both hosts, so I want you to I've been seeing some new art of yours, and I wanted you to pin up your art and for them to see what you get up to and how you go about creating it, because you're a really phenomenal artist, and your work is just been showcased all around the world. And for those that don't really know you, this is a nice chance for them to get to know you.
okay, that is something which I haven't done from quite some time now. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Mo. Definitely, I am going to pin up one of my artwork uh, now, which is I just did this today. Uh, okay, so this the piece I named it Eclipse of Serenity. This is basically an abstract piece, so I'll get to that in a minute. Before that, if anybody who is here who doesn't know me, or if somebody is listening to this, space because it's recorded at a future date, if somebody thinks of listening to this, so this is going to be a quick introduction about myself. My name is VJ, and I am a digital artist from India. I love to paint abstract artworks and landscape artwork. So these are the two niches that I am comfortable with. Um, the landscape artworks that I do kind of take more time, which I don't have at the moment because I'm taking care of two kids. So I have kind of parked it to the side, and I'm working on just a moment now. What? Okay. My son wants to remove his shirt because it is so hot. Just a moment now.
No problem, VJ. I love hearing him in the background. He's got such a beautiful way of calling you.
Thanks for that, Mo. Yes, that's done now. He's comfortable now. It's very hot. The weather is all of a sudden it increased in temperature and all that. Okay, so coming back to my introduction. So as I was saying, I have parked my landscape architecture style paintings at the moment because I don't get time to do all the things, like before, at least up until my kids have grown up a bit and they are comfortable sleeping by themselves at night. And, I can just say, hey, do your homework, finish all your works. I have some work, I'll get it done, so you just engage by yourself. So they're still very young. One is 4 years and the other one is 2 years, so I have to be there with them constantly. So with the free time that I get as of now, I'm painting abstract artworks because I can do that on my phone. And the one which I have shared it here is painted on my phone. I'll quickly take you through a process. I just create a um, you know Instagram story, um, what do you call that, resolution as the canvas. And once I do that, I'll make sure that I have kept 300 display per inch, at least the resolution up to that level, so that it's clearer even if I have to print it or if I have to do anything with it. Basically it's of high resolution, so you can view that clearly. And next is that I create my own brushes in an app which I use, which is named as Infinite Painter. And using different type of textures and images that I take here and there. Whenever I go, I'll just capture a road or some interesting textures that I find. I import that and I create my own brush, and using that brush and using a unique kind of color palette, maybe whatever I like, just the color palettes I take, and I start creating some work, and then I start making different strokes and whatever I can do using my hands on my phone. And at the end, once I feel satisfied, I go on and put a signature and I finish the piece. So this is the process that I've been following from a very, very long time. So the one which I have shared it here, pinned it in the space, is called as Eclipse of Serenity. So basically, this is an interplay between um, peace and chaos, or serenity and chaos, something like that. So when you look at this, my expect, of course, this is an abstract artwork and it will talk to people at different levels, at different dimensions. So when I see it, for me, it feels like there is a peace and chaos in everyone's life, and it interplays. It creates such a environment within all of us that we always switch back and forth. And the one who is at peace is the one who has created balance in between these two aspects. That person knows how to navigate through these two to make sure that they are having a peaceful life altogether. So I wanted to represent this aspect and try and create something. So I've come up with this particular piece, and almost once in 2 days, or at least once in 3 days, I come up with artwork, so that it just keeps me feel nice, and I feel like, okay, I want to channel my feelings through artworks. So this is what I have done. This is what I do. All the artworks that I've done, majority of them are not minted. You can go to my Instagram profile or my YouTube account, which you can find in the description, link in the description, where you can see many artworks which are not minted yet. Majority of them are not minted. Very few are minted on object, but my goal as of now is to make sure that I develop various techniques and create art in such a way that people are in love with it. And once I get more and more people love my artworks, selling them is not a big deal. You know, I don't have to keep on updating on sales platform and all that. I don't know. That this is what I'm thinking as of now. I know it's better to be prepared beforehand than to keep everything in place, and then once if somebody asks, you can go out and put it out for sale. It's always better to be prepared, saying that, okay, see, it's already listed, all you have to do is go and click and you can buy. I do not want that. I want the viewer to show some interest and talk to me and get to know about the artwork and build a relationship, and then say, hey, see, I am interested in buying this. What options do you have? Then I will give them options, saying, do you want a physical piece? Do you want the digital work so that you can go get it printed by yourself based on the size that you want to, or whatever, as per the collector's preference. So this is what I want. I want people to genuinely be interested in my art and talk to me, get to know about the artwork, and try and understand and have a deep conversation with me about the artwork, and create that connection. I want that to happen. That is my goal. That is my view uh, as of now. So that's why I am just creating artworks. I don't think about selling or anything. Just keep on creating one after the other, until it reaches a majority of the audience that are out there. So yeah, that's about me. That's about my artwork and my whole life. I'm pretty sure you all know about me as of now. So thank you so much for this opportunity, Mo. Over to you.
I think the way that you're doing it is a beautiful way of doing it. It's something that I'll be honest, that I've never really thought about. I mean, I have hundreds of pieces of work which I have built up over the years, and some of them are stuck in corners somewhere, some of them are stuck in boxes which I still haven't even unpacked from when we moved. And yeah, what you're doing is I think that's a beautiful way of doing it. And I looked at this piece the other day, and for me, it kind of drew me in because one, I love the color palette. And for two, it kind of reminded me of like a silk fabric, because it had all these little twists and turns, and all the different textures and everything. And there's so many different things. I mean, I can see like little snowflake crystals. I can see little bits of woven, and the more you zoom in. And then I saw this and I thought, I wonder what that is. It's kind of down on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, sorry. And I thought, that must be your signature, because I've never seen that in a piece of yours before. So am I right in saying that this is your signature?
No more. Actually, my
Okay, I'm
signature
wrong.
is in the middle of this artwork, which is in between the
The
black
little box.
section. Yes, it's in the box. This
Okay, I had that
thing is
totally
just
wrong.
gibberish. Just I've written, I don't know, it just created a spark of mysteriousness, added some sort of mysteriousness to this piece, thinking, what could it be? Is it that language, this language? You'll start imagining
Yeah.
so many things. Yeah, so
Well,
it's
it was just when you said that you mentioned your signature, and I thought, okay, now I'm sure that must be his signature then. But then I was actually going to say to you, is it some form of calligraphy? Because it kind of threw me. And then, of course, I saw the box, and I'm thinking, okay, now I wonder what that little box is doing in there. And the more you zoom into it, the more you see the different details of it, the different textures, the different forms that you've got in, the lines, and it's just so beautiful. And you, like I say, you're such an incredible artist and you're such an incredible person that I just wanted to kind of highlight you today. But my big fan of yours is your landscapes, because oh my goodness, the amount of detailing that you put in them. Oh, I zoom right in and I have to see every single little aspect of it, because you put so much in. You put little, calligraphy pieces in it. You put little, the bricks and the attention to the bricks and the attention to the scrolling. And you see little, a man walking with his walking stick. And these are things that you don't really see just looking at it. You have to pay that minute attention to it and zoom right in to get the full picture of what you've created here. That's why I just love your work so much, because you spend, I'm referring to your landscape work, because you spend so much time and dedication to them. I know one piece in particular took you for forever, but I love this abstract work of yours, because you pay the same amount of attention to it, even though it doesn't take you the same amount of time, but you are still meticulous. You still want to make sure that you perfect it in every way, shape, and form that you can. And this speaks volumes about who you are as a person, who you are as an artist. So for me, that is just breathtaking.
Oh, thank you so much, Mo. I wish I had that much time as of now. So my hands are kind of like scratching. I want to create a landscape piece, but I don't want to keep my babies up for long hours or anything. So I'm just keeping a hold on these paintings at the moment. But I will surely, take some time as and when I get, and create a YouTube video of how I paint these landscapes, and from start to finish, something of that sort, so that I record my process of painting, as well as show the tips and tricks and the brushes that I use, and all the things which are involved in creating these type of paintings, each and every aspect of it, step by step. That is one of my kind of dream to do it, I would say, because I've never done that. uh, because the thing is, I used to get lost in those paintings while creating, and I would never think of recording any of it. Probably take a screenshot or something, or record a clip of doing it, but I've never filmed myself doing it. So I'm planning to do. So let's see, when I get time, I will surely do it. But as of now, I'm filming myself painting these abstract pieces, which I paint on an iPad. But on the phone, I don't know. Because I don't have any other equipment to record myself painting on the phone. So as of now, I'm whenever I paint using my iPad, I am recording it using my phone. So something like that you can see on my YouTube videos. So thanks for that, Mo.
Oh, that's awesome. And yes, we totally understand. You've got the children now, and they always come first, and that's the way it should be. Is he all right? Because I can just hear him a little bit upset in the background. Is he all right, VJ?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, Mo?
Is he okay?
Yes, yes, yes. The elder one, he's. I think he's. No, it's okay. Sleep, sleep. The elder one is trying to sleep. So okay, he's okay. No worries. He's a
VJ,
strong
if
kid.
you need to go, honestly, it's not a problem.
No, no more. I can stay here. It's just that I think he woke up in between, so he's just he's trying to sleep, and this younger one is jumping around here and there. Sleep, son, sleep, sleep. He's jumping around here and there, so you can kind of guess what's happening. So over to you, Mo. I will be on mute for some time.
Okay.
Please carry on. Yes.
Yeah, but honestly, if you feel you need to go, then honestly, there's not going to be a problem.
No worries, no worries, Mo. I can keep this going, no problem. It's just that I
Awesome.
think he woke up in between. That's about it.
Okay. I said I noticed that Bahar had dropped down. I was speaking to myself there because my microphone was mute. So yeah, Bahar, over to you.
Stay. Hi, dear Vijay. How are you today? And have a beautiful week coming for you, my lovely friends.
We're fine. How are you? How was your weekend?
So good. Thank you so much. And you have a beautiful weekend.
Yes, just nice and quiet, the way I like it. Thank you. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your artwork, and let's see some of it, Bahar.
Okay, my dear mistake. I wanted tonight first. I am sharing my sketch because I'm first architect and really love sketching about my mind and this artwork about passing through the darkness, because I believe that sometimes to reach the light you have to go through the darkness, because I think coming to life, it's a dark space, but I must through this happen, this darkness, and reach to a light. And is a sketch on a cardboard with ink and marker, and is my mind and uh, my belief about the life. And also I recently yesterday I dropped a new painting with watercolor about a car. It's a nostalgic car Beetle, and they really love this nostalgic car. And I believe that and write a poem, sentence about that life is yesterday, life is today, life is coming and being and flowing. And it's my favorite technique, and my favorite medium is a watercolor on a cotton paper. And my drop. Have any question about different medium, different style?
Oh my goodness me, I don't know where to start. First of all, I want to start off with the VW Beetle car because it's watercolor. And as everybody knows, watercolor is my pet hate because I just cannot work with watercolors and I just wish I could. And I just adore people that are able to use it to such a point that it is sheer perfection. And the way you've done this one of the car, oh my goodness me, it is breathtaking. The color palette that you've chosen is phenomenal because I can see that it looks like a beat up, rusted car, and it's had seen some better days, and the headlamp is broken, and the wipers are all over the place, and there's rust, and it is just incredible. It really is. The way you've done this is just so magical. And then I go back to your first piece that you showed us. of the sometimes you have to go through darkness to see the light. Now, what I like about this is the simplicity of it. You've not gone over the top, you've created this piece where you've got people walking through the darkness towards the end of the tunnel, where hopefully they will come out and they will see the light after having gone through all this trouble of going through the darkness and coming out brighter on the other side. Now, I know 90% of us or 99% of us will have all gone through some period of darkness in our lives. So when I see a piece like this, I love it, because I like to see pieces that have meanings behind them. I like to see that there is a story, that it means something. And you've captured that absolutely beautiful here with this, very simplistic, but yet absolutely incredibly detailed in the simplicity, if that even sounds right. But it does, it just works. What you've done here, it works well. And the colors that you've chosen just suit this piece down to the ground. So these are just two amazing pieces, Baha. But this little beaten Volkstra VW Beetle, oh my goodness me, that just captures my heart. And one of my very first cars happened to be a VW Beetle. And yeah, that's why I'm laughing, because it was a beaten up old piece of hoo-ha that got me from A to B, and that was about it. So this is incredible. I love this work. Vijay, what do you think?
Yes, I was actually looking at Bahar's passing through the darkness piece, and I was imagining how would this visualization, how would she,
Dear
come up
Vijay,
with.
dear Vijay, I couldn't hear you. I got and again coming. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries, Bahar. Anyhow, the space is recorded, so you wouldn't miss out on anything what we speak. What I'm trying to say is that I am stoked looking at this piece, because the way she has come up with this idea to depict that concept of passing through the darkness when you're searching for a light just made me feel so astonished, I would say. This is a beautiful, surrealistic place where it's kind of like a path, and yet it has so many different dimensions, and with just three set of colors. One is white, and the other one is black, and the other one is red, to depict people walking through. It's just a mesmerizing piece with very minimal work, but a very strong imagination to come up with. The strokes are very raw. If you zoom in, you can see the rawness of these strokes, and the use of colors, which is very minimal, and how it's just an indication of people walking here in this particular path. And you can imagine the path as kind of like the steps towards the end of the tunnel. And also, at first I felt like these people are walking inside a spaceship or something. So it's very imaginative piece. I really loved the way you have depicted this concept with a very surrealistic style, I would say, because I've never seen anything like this before. I would say, it's not tunnel, it's one side it is a different angle, the other side it has different angles, and you can imagine the way you want. So beautiful one. I love this, and this is totally different than what you usually do, which is something that I love, because you keep on exploring different art forms, different way of painting, and you always come up with something so wonderful, so beautiful, that it immediately captures everyone's attention. And the other one, the beetle, the moment I saw, I'm like, wow, that rustic look that you have brought up in this painting is just amazing. Keep the good work, Bahar. This is wonderful. The pace that you're going and how you're growing. So really, really wonderful. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much, my dear friend Mystic, my dear friend Vijay, for kindness comment, and thank you so much, my lovely friends. Really made me happy. You explain my artwork. Thank you so much, my lovely friends. Have a beautiful week. I am so happy to talk with you again, dear Mystic, Vijay, my lovely friends. Have beautiful times.
It's wonderful to have you here, and of course to see such incredible artwork. It's always a joy when you see amazing artists present their absolutely incredible art, and it just lifts everything up and gives you that sheer joy. It really does. So thanks for coming, Bahar. Right, moving on. Sahar, hi, how are you?
Hi, hello to all my friends. Thank you so much for giving mic. Thank you, dear friends. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm good. I'm so glad that to be here, dear friends.
Would you like to share some art with us?
Yeah, I have a work that only 5 editions of 20 editions left for the price of 2.222 pesos. This name is Moon Spell. Description is she looked at the moon every night. She just waited for the night to start looking at the moon again. She looked at the moon so much that the moon was under her feet. Yes, she was spellbound. Spellbound was by the moon. I have done this work as a vector in Adobe Illustrator software. Thank you so much for having me and listening to me. Thank you, dears.
Well, I like this piece again because it's minimalistic in ways, and the colors that you've chosen are quite subtle. They're darker in tone, but that seems to work well with what you're trying to convey here. I can see, she's captured by the moon and the stars and things like that. So it's beautiful. It's something that I'm not really familiar with, this illustrator that you're talking about. I really need to get to know these different things that we can use so that I can know more about them, because I'm struggling to understand the kind of process. When somebody talks to me about Blender or Photoshop or Procreate or something, I can understand them because it's something that I use. So Illustrator is something that I've not used before, so I really need to update my knowledge on that. But it's a very nice piece. Well done. Vijay, over to you.
Yes. Hi, Sahar. It's been quite some time that I saw you in a space because I was not there. I'm pretty sure you were in other spaces. So, your new work, this one, the Moon Spell, is something new because the color palettes that you usually use will have more of white in it, but this one, I was kind of surprised, like, wow, this is a very nice dark toned artwork, and everything looks so smooth, and it's just very simple minimalistic style, and the way you have depicted each and every element, the sky beneath her, or the water beneath her. I'm not sure what this particular thing is at the bottom, but I'm pretty sure that is water, and this moon is floating on top of water, and she's standing on top of it, and the slight gesture of her hands and her body, and there's no details on it absolutely, but the way it gels with this style is so amazing. And the moon itself is like, it's very simple, and it just represents how beautiful can things be if we keep it simple, you know and the way her hairs are moving, and what she's trying to do with that moon spell, the way you have depicted that, and how immediately the viewer's attention will be taken on that particular aspect, and rest everything is just running in the background, and the way she's creating that spell and spreading it to the universe, and everybody's receiving that good energy. That concept, the way you have depicted, is so wonderful, with such minimalistic usage of colors or brush strokes, and every aspect of this painting is so minimal. Wonderful piece of work, Sahar. I really enjoyed looking at it. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today, and over to you, Mo.
Oh my God, thank you so much, dear friends, for your beautiful comment. Thank you. You made my night. Thank you so much. My English is not very good, but I wanted to say thank you very much. Thank you, dear friends.
It's a pleasure, and it's a pleasure to have you here in our space, and to see your beautiful artwork. So, yeah, it's lovely. Right, moving quickly on. Hasti, hi, how are you?
Hi, dear Misty, Vijay, and all friend in your space. Happy Monday. I'm good, thank you, and I'm happy to be here again. How are you doing?
I'm very well. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. So, what are you going to blow my mind with today?
Thank you so much. Can I pin my work?
Yes, please.
Thank you. The name of my new painting is The King. This is a physical painting. I draw with color pencil and paper. And in this painting, you can see a beautiful tiger with a royal crown on its head. Because tigers are a symbol of power, courage, and royalty. In different cultures, I draw a crown on its head. I hope you like this painting and support the tiger. Thank you so much for listening to me. And this painting is available, I think, 8th edition and only 2 pesos. Thank you so much. Much love to you.
Hasti, you never fail to cease to amaze me. You really don't. Every time I look at a new piece of yours, I am completely mind blown, because I don't know, you have this gift that whenever you do a piece, it just turns out as sheer perfection. It really does. The attention to detail with the fur and the eyes and the intricate details is just mind boggling. It really is. This tiger, it is just perfect. The colors on it are just right. They just bang on. And those eyes, oh my goodness me, they're like pools of gold, just drawing me in. And then you've got this delicate little crown on the top, which again is just perfect. You never have something which is out of place or anything like that. And when you finish, you make sure that everything is just picture perfect. And not only that, but the I'm kind of stumbling here because you know how I feel about your work, but the proportions and everything just work so well. You know, it's not over the top. The proportions aren't huge. The proportions are right. Again, you've made sure that it's the center of the pieces in the center of the canvas. Oh my goodness me, I could go on and on and on and on for days talking about your work. I really could, because you, young lady, are just incredible. You have a talent which is way out there. You know, it really is. And I just see nothing but greatness for you in your future. I really do, because your work is just, yeah, it blows me every single time I see it. VJ, over to you.
Hey Mo, definitely. When you were talking about Hasti's artwork, I was actually looking at it and I'm like, wow. Now that's the detail that, when you can just look at it days together, just sitting in front of this artwork and see how intricately detailed this painting is. uh, just a wonderful piece of work. Each and every detail, the feather and everything has been carved so perfectly. The color combination, everything, even the eyes, the glow in the eyes, every it's just picture perfect. And then this shows that Hasti's hard work has been paid off. It's really beautiful. So I love it, Mystique. Seriously, it's very, very amazing, to begin with.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for a beautiful comment, good vibe, good energy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And I have another work. Can I pin?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. The name of my new painting is Honey Face. This is a physical painting. I draw with color pencil and the paper, and it has many details. And it was challenging for me to draw this painting. The hardest part was to show the natural and the liquid state of honey and the face. I hope you like this painting. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me. Much love to you.
Well, I thought that was real honey. I thought that, I genuinely thought that was real honey that you had. I don't know why, because I was sitting here thinking, no, she wouldn't put honey on a bloody picture. Maury, don't be stupid. That is how detailed and perfect your work is. It fooled me to think that this was actually real honey that was dripping down her face. Again, you've done it. The eyebrows, perfect. Eyelashes, boom, perfect. The nose, the lips, the color of the eyes with that little bit of sparkle. And then this incredible, realistic honey that is being drizzled down her face. You could not separate real honey from this. Well done. Honestly, that is just incredible. VJ, over to you.
Yes, I think I've seen this piece before somewhere in my timeline, but it's an honor to talk about this piece on the space, because oh my God, the way you have depicted this honey, I tried to zoom in to kind of remove that image that we have of honey, and to see the colors, and where you have added this white element to make it look like shining, and how you have made it look like transparent, where it looks like it was really, really difficult for me to find those things out, because that's how realistic it has come out to be. And then slowly it started to show up. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's where the detail lies. But when you look at from just open it and look at this it looks so realistic that it's so wonderful. Wow, the way you have done this has the really, man, seriously, I should appreciate the patience that you have in order to come up with these. And these are all physical pieces, and you use what do you say, color pencils in order to work this through. It's just amazing what you can do with these color pencils. I'm 100% sure that if the color pencil manufacturers get a hand to this paintings, I'm pretty sure they're going to sponsor you. But I really hope that happens. This is the way you should say that. Start using color pencils. Look at Husty's artwork. And I don't know, you should start teaching others how to use color pencils and create such beautiful pieces that you always do.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much for kind word. Thank you. I'm so happy you like this painting. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you.
It's just incredible because I mean you've even got captured the little air bubbles, in the honey. Yeah, I'm like totally blown away by this piece. It's just incredible, Hasti. I shouldn't be surprised by now, but you surprise me every time because the more pieces I see of yours, the better they get. You growing, and wow, it's just incredible. It really is, and I just love having you in the space with VJ and I, because it just makes my week a little bit better than what it would normally be. So thank you. And I'm going to move quickly on to Nico because he's waiting, and I'm a huge fan of Nico and Caden as well. So, Nico, hi, how are you?
Hi, Mystique. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I just, this a space like this just fills me with energy and with love. So yeah, it's just a great way to begin the week.
Cool. I'm very happy to hear that. And yes, I'm happy that you guys are carry on with the hosting of spaces. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly move on because it's almost bedtime on this end. The first thing I want to share is I think it's really, really cute. It is part of Caden's next drop on Drip. We have been doing quite a few collaborations, and this is one of them. He has done a collaboration with Custom Horror in the past, which was minted on Tezos, but this is now going to be exclusive to Drip. So yeah, if everyone can just give that tweet some love, and if you do want to participate in this, definitely go give Caden's channel a follow, and you should probably try and get on the leaderboard as well. Just go check out the perks. It will walk you through the whole thing, how, what, and everything works. And then the last thing I want to share quickly is one of his little drops, which is still minting on Tez. It's part of the Naughty Robots collection. It's also a collaborative piece he did with Luco. So Luca did the background and Caden did the Naughty Robot, and yeah, they just blend together very, very well. And yeah, there's still 2 editions left of this. It's 15 Tez a piece, and just FYI, there is never ever going to be Naughty Robots again on Tezos. They are currently marching towards the Say blockchain. Quite a few of them, as my son has seemed to feel the need to create over 7,000 of these little guys. So a few of them are marching towards there, and they're going to go be living there. So if you still want to get one on Tez, go check it out. If this one is not your vibe, there is still, I think, 3 others left somewhere in the collection. So definitely go check it out. And if you do not know what I do here all day, every day, The short and the long of it is I'm making sure that we raise the funding that keeps my little one in school. This also pays for all Caden's therapies. It pays for all his medications. And it also, on top of that, buys my little one literally all the art supplies his little heart could ever desire. If you want the long story and you feel like reading, go check out our pinned tweet. If reading is not your thing, go check out our link tree. Second last link to the bottom will take you to a YouTube documentary about my little one, which will walk you through our whole journey. So Mystique, thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it. And yeah, everyone, thank you for giving me some of your time. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, Nico. And I'm glad to hear that little man is feeling better today. So yeah, that's good to know. I'm loving this new. Well, I mean, I love all the collaborations and I love all of Little Man's work. I really do. And this custom horror collab. Now, is that the one with the sneakers that he had on the last time? Am I right? And you had like the little watch.
Yes.
So yeah, I thought it was.
That's the one.
Yeah, because that just worked so well, and I can see all the detail again in this one. Like you've kind of got like what looks like a little satellite up in the clouds, and all the little different bunnies, and then you've got all the wording and everything, and of course you've got the sneakers, kind of mismatched, but yeah, they work. And then of course you've got the burp, and there's so many things you can zoom in and see so much. I'm trying to read what it says down the middle of the bunny's face. I can't quite make it out.
It says no one.
Okay. That makes I kind of, I can see that now. But honestly, the attention to detail, the collabs that you guys do, they just work so well. They really do. And I'm glad that little man gets so much joy out of all of them. And then, of course, I go on to your next one, and I'm loving how the background has actually worked so well with little man's naughty robots, because it's the neon coloring as well. Oh my goodness me, this has really worked so well together. It's beautiful. I would love to see more like this, because this is just beautiful. The color palette is just exceptional. I'm loving the neon colors, the brightness, and I just love the fact that this time round it's not one of Caden's backgrounds, it's somebody else's, but Caden's piece is the little naughty robot, which he loves so much. So yeah, these pieces I adore. So, and I think I need to grab some more. So yeah, we'll be taking a good look. Vijay, over to you.
Oh yes, definitely. This is something new that I've seen from Caden from quite some time, because the way Caden's artwork is being evolved day by day. Initially, we saw some color palettes with different type of strokes and use of brushes, and slowly how Caden is going closer to the subject, and how he's kind of creating that blend of colors, and it seems so seamless, and how collaborating with the other artists is taking these pieces to the next level, and the details that's been added in this artwork, especially the one which is going to be on drip at the moment, is really, it's funny, it's colorful, it's playful. The moment you see, you can immediately say that, oh my god, this is something which is so playful and colorful. And every time if you have this in your house, you can just see and just be happy, just looking at it. So amazing the way he has done this particular piece. And the other one, which is a naughty robot friend, the way the one that you shared, this is so raw. It is full of expressions, full of brush strokes which are going here and there and with different colors. The way Caden has expressed along with Luco. It's just amazing how it has been blended all together in such a beautiful manner. This is kind of like it's very expressive to begin with. Wonderful pieces. Thanks for sharing that, Nico.
Guys, thank you so much for all the kind words. Really appreciate it. Always makes my day when people appreciate what my little one creates, and even more so when they appreciate what he creates with other people. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Like I say, it's always lovely, when we get to see all this incredible art, because it just makes my day. So yeah, it's just a great way to start a new week. It really is. It just kind of gives you that added boost that you wanted, which is why I'm so glad that VJ is back and we're back to normal doing our spaces. But I see we have no more requests, and it is just a short space today, because it's really very, very late for VJ in India. It would be roughly about 12:30, somewhere around about there. And I know he's got the two young ones, which I think one is still awake at the moment. So I'm not going to keep you, VJ. We've managed to get through everybody today, which is fantastic. So any last words from you?
I thought we are going with Rima. Oh.
Rima? Oh my goodness me, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. I'm so sorry, Rima.
Hello, but it's already, if it's already late, it's okay. I just enjoying.
No. Come, you go ahead, please. So sorry.
Thank you. Hello, Mystic. Hello, Jay. I'm first time in your space. My name is Rima. I've pinned some works. I pin few works, but I not speak long because it's like from one same collection, just same meaning. Hello, are you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I hear you.
And can I say to Hasti about your art a little bit? Because like when I look to Hasti art, I like come back to childhood, because this art, it's like so simple meaning. It's just a tiger in crown and face, beautiful face with honey. And that's all. It's for me, it's like so great. I like look, it's like bright colors, crayons, and like simple meaning, but gray art. For me, it's like wow. I don't know, but I feel like I come back to childhood. It's like like I feel warm and love, something like this.
Oh, that's beautiful. How do you create some of your pieces? I've just been looking through some of them now.
Yeah.
I love the one with the dove.
These old pieces from one collection is 8 arts, NFTs. Name of collection, Feel Free to Feel Free. I made it, I use like AI, like source. Before I use photo, but now AI, it's great. And combine it in Photoshop, or sometimes in these collections in Photoshop. I combine it my source. It's like collage, but in the end, it's not collage. It's like art. And it's art. It's about our human behaviors and emotions and different situations. It's like, for example, cat. It's meaning about we all love be social animals, but we all need some space for us. It can be short time, but we need it because it's like, for example, in Twitter and NFT space, we look so much information, so much art, and if when we look it's too much, we like burn out, and tired. And when we go to like explore by self inside, we like clean from it and take more power, for more energy, for again explore new information. And next art it's with a rabbit or kangaroo. I have it like 2 point of view from different people, all see different. It's like opposite of for cat. It's mean like socialization. Like it's about we have to think we are like in social animals. We can be like tiger in crown. We can be rabbit. But important we communicate with another people, and in different space we can be in different community, we can be different, and this is okay. It's not need worry about it. If we are some like loser in some community, we can be leader in another, and it is okay. It's our life. Art with hamster, it's like about satisfaction. I'm asked about what is satisfaction. It's like about, it's a different answer for all people. It's like about having money, having power, or what it's like for you. And can we really have enough to be satisfied? We have this time or not, or we really need something. And sometimes we must be like very happy for we have we can breathe, we have, I don't know, arms, eyes, we can create. But sometimes for motivation we have to want something and want more satisfaction. And also third questions of this art is like when we have a lot of everything, it's a pleasure or responsibility. And I don't want to ask for these questions because it's individual, and it's not just individual for each person, and it's different. We can answer different and different times. I think that's all about this collection. I have 4 pieces more, but it's enough, I think, for today, because I'm now late to 2 o'clock night. Thank you
Oh my goodness me, it's 2 o'clock where you are. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I've been looking through this collection, and I love how you've made each piece mean something else. You know, especially, you know, when I'm looking at the cat and you're saying it's a journey into silence. And I can see that because, you know, the cat is nice and quiet, and it's like in a praying position, and it's traveling into the silence, and you can see that how you've represented each one. And then you look at the kangaroos and you think, okay, fine, yes, I can see that this is socialization, where all the animals, you know, the kangaroos are trying to socialize together, and that each piece of yours says, you know, looks exactly how you've made it, how you've described it. So, and then of course I look further and I look at the white dove. Now this is a beautiful piece for me. I really do that, and I love it. And the connection, it is all about, you know, I'm one of these people that do feel that there is something bigger than us out there. And you know, I do feel that sometimes that my father is watching over me and things like this. So for me, I kind of connect with this piece, and I love how you've got this one stating that it's an opportunity to connect with our angels. Now, I believe that my father is my guardian angel, and he watches over me every day of my life since he passed away. So for me, this is really a beautiful piece. But they are all beautiful, and you know what? It doesn't matter that the AI. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the AI. There is nothing wrong with using Photoshop or anything like that. And if anybody says anything that you're not an artist or things like that, well, they're wrong, because using AI, you have to be able to come up with a prompt that is going to give you something of satisfaction, a piece of artwork that you have, that has been created using your words. So honestly, there's absolute, and I just love how they've all turned out. They really are beautiful. VJ, over to you.
Oh, thanks for that. Okay, I've been wondering. I feel like I have heard Rima's voice before. I'm not sure whether this is a different account or it's the same Rima. But I don't know. She sounds same. She sounds similar. Maybe this is a new account, or maybe this is a different person, virtual assistant, or helping you guys out with.
Have helped John acquire a brand new guitar. We got him launched.
Could not speak today. Definitely join us back in
time to be online on the Twitter space, but then I just try to keep up in every little time I have. But when I saw your space today, I was like, no, I just have to come in today. I just have to come and say hi, because it has been a while. I see you too, VJ. Yeah, oh my God. I've been doing well, and I've been making progress from the period that you got the guitar for me, and I got much more connections, and I started getting myself equipped with more stuff. So I'm glad to tell you today that in my own little way, I can make my music myself. I don't have to go anywhere to make music. It's a milestone, and I just want to give a shout out to all the people that support me, especially Mystique. This year is a very hectic one. Till now, it's not still really easy, because it has been such a long journey trying to learn new processes to making music by myself, and getting better at it, and also trying to balance IRL with Twitter space. It has not been easy. So, but then I'm so glad your son is making progress, Ma. I have to tell you that, and I believe that should be some other equipment that I was able to do the campaign, which is going to be a music team for the Paying It Forward campaign. I know it's going to be a big one and a good one. How do I put it now? People are not really thank you enough. I could get emotional right now and cry.
I'll just yes, I'm
sorry, I didn't even know. And I hope you guys love it. Hello, dear friend. It has been a really long time since the season we began. Those as were always there for each other, fighting war of life together, always watching out for each other. But life had to be. So right now, I really just want you to know that you're always in my heart, and I really care about you. That's why I say hello to the one who care about us. Hello to the one who show us love. Hello to the one who stand with us. Hello, hello, hello to the one who care about us. To the one who show us love. I hope you're doing well. Hello, I hope it's mental health. Hope you are feeling well. Hope you aren't feeling broken. Oh. Please try to be fine, even when thing isn't nice. Always stay at your best, 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 best. To the one who care about us, to the one who show us love, to the one who stand with us. Hello, hello, hello. To the one who care about us, to the one who stand with us. I hope you're doing well. I'll say hello, 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 hello to the one who shows love. Hello. Thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. I am so happy to hear from you. I am so happy to see you creating new music, and I can't wait for that one to be released. And thank you for singing us out for the end of our space. Much love to you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your incredible art. Thank you to John for his incredible music. And like I always end my spaces, please, please, guys, be kind, be caring, and support one another. You never know that one wrong word could harm somebody so terribly. So please be aware of what you're saying and how you're saying it. You know, it can affect somebody to the point where there may be no return. So bear that in mind and look at yourself in the mirror and say, am I being the best that I can be? Am I being the person that I want to be? And would I treat somebody the way I expect to be treated myself? So with those words, please, God bless, stay safe, and as always, take care. Much love to you all. Bye for now. Love you guys. See you next week.